that's not all. Heavy rain causing extreme flooding in Morgan County, forcing dozens of people to evacuate their homes in the middle of the night. Mooresville bore the brunt of an early morning storm, not the kind of wake-up call anyone expects or wants. Now, for those caught in the middle of it, the cleanup will be long and expensive. RTV6 reporter Emily Place is finding out what lies ahead for those residents.
Calls for help poured into Mooresville Fire Department early Sunday morning. Crews rescued families and their pets from more than a dozen homes that were underwater. Carolyn Neely was one of those, forced to leave everything behind.
Never in my life. I'm 49 years old. Never in my life I've ever seen this like this.
Neely says at one point there was more than a foot of water running through her living room and kitchen.
In their basement across the street is 2 foot of water.
Wow.
It's a disaster.
But as quick as it came, the floodwater receded, leaving a town in shock.
You're not living near an ocean or anywhere. Like, you live right here in central Indiana. So, I mean, it's crazy how the rain like that can just rise. And
flooding also shut down several roadways. By late afternoon, those two were cleared. Emergency crews say they plan to closely monitor the weather. They know people in Mooresville are not yet in the clear. Emily Pace, RTV6.
And we have another perspective for you on the flooding in Mooresville. Cars stuck halfway under the water, the result of consistent heavy rain. Now, we want to remind you, always be aware of the conditions you are out in. And take a look at this. Floodwaters cover a portion of State Road 37 in Martinsville. State troopers had to block off a section of the road to keep drivers safe. Now, at this hour, state police officers say there is still water covering a portion of 37 near Martinsville. Again, if you see high water, do not try to drive through it. Instead, just find another route.